And I tell people all the time, never make an emotional decision, ever. Whenever you make an emotional decision, it's going to be a bad one. So think 3 times, act once. But I do acknowledge everything about me. I'm not as good as my compliments. I'm not as bad as my criticisms. I'm God's child. I am who I am. And I take these things that are insecurities in me and I use them as coal to feed the fire of my ambitions and my projects. If you want me to answer a question more specifically, I will. By the way, you said I live conservatively. I don't live conservatively. I live under my means. That may be conservative to some, but I mean, I have a car collection. I don't need those cars, but I also I don't have to think about it. If I have to think about it, I don't need it. If I got to think about what a payment is, I don't need it. If I have to think about what something's going to cost, I'm not going to do it. So I do live my dream. We have a beach house in Turks and Caicos. I bought it for $2 million 2.5 years ago. The appraisal on it says it's now worth $3.8 million. We don't even go there, but it's rented out when we're not there because I'm a capitalist. So it's making money even when we're not there. When we go there, we go for free. I use Amex points to fly there. I use Hertz points to rent the rental car when I get there. I use the proceeds from the rent when I go there next month with my wife. I use the money in the account in there to buy a previously owned SUV in Turks and Caicos to keep there, so it doesn't cost me anything. Oh, I'm a straight up capitalist. But you know, if your outflow exceeds your inflow, then your overhead will be your downfall. So I just make sure I live under my means, which still allows me to live a good life.